What's going on, bottom line viewers? It's Mitch here with a Patreon update for the Bottom Line View for this upcoming 2021 NFL season. I want to let you know what's going down on Patreon so you're aware of the exclusive content that's going to be offered on my Patreon for you bottom line viewers that want to take your support for me and the channel to the next level. This season's a big one for myself, a big one, of course, in the NFL, but for this channel. I truly believe it's going to be the best season ever for this channel, the best year ever for this channel. And on Patreon, you will find exclusive content that you cannot find on any other social platform, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, or of course YouTube. You will not find this stuff on those platforms, and the only way to get it will be on Patreon. So let's go through the tiers, the way that Patreon works, and how you can become a BLV patron for this upcoming year. So, Patreon is a way to support your favorite creators. It's a way for you to get exclusive content that you will not get anywhere else. And Patreon is very safe, very affordable, and a way to help people like me who want to make this thing a real life job. So, on Patreon, you'll find different tiers. For myself, I've set it up for multiple tiers. It used to be 3, but I have now made it into 4 tiers that you can support me at, given the level that you feel fit for yourself. Starting at the $3 tier, which is the lowest tier, the things that you will get on Patreon for $3 a month is the BLV versus Consensus podcast, which is hosted by myself, Ultra, and Durkant, where we look at NFL topics every single week, and we react and give our thoughts, our opinion, raw, uncut material that you won't find anywhere, and we really take our thoughts from the Discord, the BLV Discord, into this podcast, and compare our opinions to the consensus, to the ESPN, to the Fox, to the media out there. PFF, another one. Another podcast that you'll find in the $3 tier is the Bottom Line Extended Edition. This is going to be a weekly extended recap of the week's events. So throughout the year, as I did last year, I do a weekly recap. And this show is an extended version of that show where I look deeper at the matchups that I didn't talk about throughout that show, as well as some other topics that I won't bring up on YouTube. This is just me ranting and raving about the NFL. Next thing is the Trivia Night, monthly with yours truly. So a lot of people, a lot of subscribers love the Trivia Nights that we've done live on the channel. This will be done for patrons only, and only Patreon subscribers can be a part of the Trivia Nights, whether that is as a viewer, watcher, or as a actual participant in Trivia Night. We'll see how that goes, but Trivia Night monthly. Every month, you have a chance to beat me in NFL trivia. That's on Patreon. You will have the access to the Discord, an exclusive chat where you'll have all of the other Patreon members in there in one chat talking about the NFL. Only you have access to that chat as a member of Patreon. Q&A monthly live only for patrons of the channel. Early access to basically all of my videos, whether those are premieres or they are just uploaded content onto the channel. You'll have early access to those videos as many times as possible. Obviously, live content does not count here, but everything else you'll have early access to as a member of Patreon. This is all in the $3 tier, guys, and there's more. Extended versions of my lists and my rankings. When I do the quarterbacks, top 32, I'd extend it into the top 50. When I do running backs, wide receivers, extending it into the top 50, you'll find that on Patreon moving forward. The BLV Team Meeting. Okay, this is live hangouts once a week where I'm going to go over my potential future ideas. You can join in on the meeting. You can talk to me throughout the meeting. You can give some ideas that you think I should do on the channel and you think that would be great for me to cover on the channel. This will be probably on the weekends, a Saturday or a Sunday, where I just go live and I talk out what I'm planning for the upcoming future of the channel, week by week, month by month, in terms of my videos, my video essays, my rankings videos, whatever I'm going to do. And then I'll also include the odd behind the scenes look in this tier when it comes to what I'm doing, some of my editing, some of my graphics that I'm making, potentially those videos that I'm making, as well as some scripts that I'm doing. All that stuff will also be on the $3 tier. Now, moving to the next tier is the $5 tier. If you are a fantasy football player or you are interested in my betting content, this is where you come in. So the $5 tier is a big one. You get exclusive fantasy tips throughout July and August this season. Okay? So gearing up for your draft, you want to get the $5 tier to get all of my exclusive tips that will not be found on YouTube. You will get exclusive free agency updates. So any small tier free agency updates, which I've already started doing on the Patreon, you want to get the $5 tier. So if you want to hear me talk about a Morgan Moses signing with the Jets, that's where you want to be, the $5 tier. The bottom line view, exclusive bets for futures. So this coming season, I've already placed some bets. What am I doing? Where am I betting? What are my bets? I will post those with the $5 tier and also give you advice on any bets that you could be making. Then we have the fantasy football guide on top of the fantasy football tips that I'll be putting out there throughout the summer months, I guess, July, August, gearing up to your drafts. And then in the $5 tier, you'll also get access to all of my bets all NFL season long. So this isn't just a July-August thing. This isn't just a early action thing. This is also throughout the season. So as long as you're subscribed to Patreon in December, you'll get my bets for December. Then we move to the next tier, which is the $10 tier. These are just goats. You guys are goats, all right? $10 tier. Personalized fantasy football advice from yours truly. So if you are a patron of the $10 tier, you will get access to me. I will give you my full advice that I possibly can give on your lineups from week to week, on who you should draft. Even if you want me to be a part of your draft on the phone, I can help you with that as well. So that is a part of the $10 tier. You'll also get access to my draft board for fantasy season, a part of the $10 tier, and something I'm really gearing up for the $10 tier, which you can basically only get this time in August, probably mid-August-ish to late August-ish. I'll be gearing up to creating an exclusive patrons only, so $10. You can only get this if you want. You just have to sign up for August, but you will get an exclusive NFL guide to the 2021 season where I'm going to put in everything I know about this league and everything I know about the NFL gearing up to 2021. So if you want all my knowledge in one place, this is where you're going to get it, right? So I'm going to put all my rankings, all of my predictions, all of just the ins and outs of every team, breaking down every team, breaking down every matchup, and then personalizing that to you. So that will be in the $10 tier. You can just subscribe for that if you want. That's totally up to you and what you decide to do. And then the final tier is the $20 tier. This is mostly made up of the people that just really want to support me and my content from month to month. These are the best of the best fans that there are for this channel. All right, so you'll get a shout out on every single Bottom Line podcast every single week. Whether it's at the beginning or at the end, I'll give you a shout out every single week on air live. Secondly, you can request any content, any video within means for the YouTube channel regarding to the NFL. And then finally, you will also get a personalized video message from me when you sign up, thanking you. So that's the $20 tier. You've seen the $10, the $5, the $3. I just wanted to let you guys know I appreciate you. Even if you don't decide to be a patron of the channel, I wanted to let you know where all this content will be and how to sign up. So make sure you get to rather the comment section where the pinned comment will have the Patreon, as well as my description will also have Patreon within it. If you decide to sign up, thank you very much. If you don't, just keep watching the videos. I appreciate you all. Gronk spiked that like button as always. And yeah, thank you guys. Either way, I wanted to let you know what's going on, but a lot of great stuff here. A lot of great stuff. I mean, fantasy football, we've got betting, we've got podcasts, exclusive podcasts, we've got free agency updates, we've got the NFL guide, which I'm really excited about. So head over to Patreon and become a patron of The Bottom Line View. Thanks for watching, guys. See you very soon, and thank you for all the support. Peace.